Hey guys, thank you so much for coming back to another video. Today, I'm going to be reacting to Dimash. You guys are very passionate about him. So much respect for that, by the way. I decided to get another one over with because I have a lot of requests by so many people. Today, I'm going to be reacting to him singing Samaltau. Samaltau. I'm hoping I pronounced it correctly. I'm also hoping that it's French. It certainly looks like that kind of a word. So let's just get started. Tokyo plus Jazz Plus. Forget what I said about it being French. This doesn't look like a French instrument. Who knows though, I might be wrong. I'm not really sure, but I feel like these are African instruments. I'm saying that so I can recognize potential cultural regions that this song might have been from. Not sure. Anticipation. So much of it.
Солдат болып айнам көрген күнім ай есіме қайта қайта түсе берді кір жуып күндік кезген айнам қайран елім Атты-беспін жаяуға, жаяудан да таяуға 15 күндей жүрген соң, бұл жаққа таяуға
So far, I really like how it had a lot of suspense at the beginning, but currently what I'm noticing is the fact that, as I think I said in the last Dimash video, he is singing decently high without opening his mouth very much at all. Obviously, he's a tenor. I'm more so either a low tenor or a baritone, and considering that is the case, I would have much more difficulty getting up to that note than he would. Just to give you a demonstration, if I can, he's essentially singing a note like, ah! If I were to be honest, ah! Is a similar note level to his. The note that he's singing here is an F sharp. The one I sang was a D because that's higher for me in my range, but it's not close to my break. The same goes for him, obviously. But let's say, however, that he did not decide to try to extend his mix into the female range and only allowed himself to be limited within like a C3 to C5 range. You know, those average 2-octave ranges for most singers, whether they're trained or not. It's possible for that to be the case. Most singers will normally allow themselves only 2 octaves because it feels most natural to keep it that way. Mine is about an A flat 2 to an A flat 4. If he were to sing songs without going into the female range at all, he probably might have the same 2 octave between that C3 and C5, B2 and B4, or C sharp 3 and C sharp 5. This may sound like a lot, but I'm just saying the general ranges of tenors and explaining the fact that if someone has 2 octaves, it doesn't mean they have to be C3 to C5 to be considered a tenor. It can be slightly lower or higher. It really depends on the person. Just like mine isn't exactly a G to a G. Mine is an A flat to an A flat. Back to what I was saying. Let's say that's the case for him. So if that were the case, he would be as comfortable as I am in singing, ah! He has that kind of comfort singing the F sharp above the note he's been singing. It sounds like this. I'm gonna have to switch registers for it. Ooh. But imagine that note being belted or at least projected in his voice instead. That note is what I'm talking about, if you understand what I was trying to explain. I'm saying, even for that note in my own voice, I still feel like I have to open up like this. Whereas he's keeping it at... And that would be so hard for me to do. Truthfully, if you were to successfully do that, you would have to, have your abs engaging a lot. I don't even know if I could do that. It's hard enough trying to do ah with my abs supporting me already. It would probably be even harder to do ah. It's possible, but it might be harder for some people when they attempt it or do it because they would probably need a decent amount of support to hold out a note like that. And he's definitely holding out the note, going on for this long if I'm not mistaken. Ah! And able to remain comfortable and projected. And at the same time, when I compare my mix to his, it sounds like he's singing it with a lower larynx position than mine, than how I was doing it. Essentially, that's what I'm noticing so far in technique. Overall, though, I really like how he's staying in this comfort zone. Of course, he's comfortable with everything, but he's still remaining within the range that was naturally given to him. And I kind of like that so far. Let's continue. I think I'm done. Sorry. Not that.
Samaltau kayran yele şalkar köle ne bolar saldat bolup aynan körken könüm ay
Another amazing performance, but the thing I most appreciate is the fact that he didn't go into the stratosphere. Sometimes it's nice to hear singers with a really wide range to remain in one small part for the majority of a song. And when he stayed in just one spot of his range and his capabilities, it kind of felt nice. It made it feel more intimate because he's not showing off every part of his voice. I wouldn't call it showing off though at this point, because everyone knows that he can do a lot in one performance. I hope that you liked this review. If you did, make sure to give it a thumbs up. Subscribe down below if you want more videos like this, or if you want to see more videos from me in general. Make sure to click the notification bell next to it so you know every time I post those videos. Make sure to check out the playlist at the end where you will find all my reaction videos. Make sure to comment down below though if you want any other video requests to be fulfilled. And check out all the covers I've done at the end as well. It's also a playlist. Go click it over there. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you all next time. Goodbye!